Hello everyone, it is Tiffany of Clarity, Confidence, Courage, Women's Empowerment, and today I want to talk about how to survive the holidays with difficult family members. You guys, trust me, I've been there. I know what it's like to have that one family member that is just so irritable and toxic and negative, and they bring it all to the family gathering, right? You're at the table and they choose to use that time in front of everyone to ask you why you're still single, or ask you why you don't have kids yet, or ask you, why you haven't gotten that job you said you were going to do, or ask you something odd that just throws you totally off and starts to feel like they're starting to ruin your whole holiday. Well, today I'm going to give you some strategies and some tips on how to not allow that difficult family member to ruin your holiday and take you from doing the thing that you really came there to do, which is spend time with your family. So before we jump in, as usual, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when my videos come out, which is weekly, as well as like and share this video because I want as many women as possible to enjoy their holidays this season. All right, let's get into this content. Now, when it comes to the holidays, I don't care if you come from a perfect family where everyone is so in love with each other. After a while being cooped up in the house for a day or two or three, you start to get sick of each other, right? You start to do little things that get on your nerves. Hello, the quarantine. So imagine what it's like having to spend 24, 48, 72 hours with a difficult family member. It can drive you insane. And 9 times out of 10, these are the family members that have issues. They may have alcoholism issues. They may have drug addiction issues. They may have issues going on in their own family. So they bring all their baggage and their drama to the holiday event. And they try to use different strategies to take the attention off of them and their insecurities and throw it onto other people, especially you. You may be the person that usually doesn't, start any arguments. You don't fight back, or you may not have a lot of boundaries, or you just may have never had the chance to confront that person. Or they may not like you, you may not like them. It might be that you argue all the time with that person at the holidays. The bottom line is these are the family members that are difficult, really, no matter what the situation is. So the first thing you need to think through is a strategy. Yes, before you get to your holiday event, you need to have a plan because difficult family members are going to say things that are going to be your triggers. So before you even go to the event, the first thing you want to do is create a strategy. Now, if you're going to the event with someone else, you may want to give them a signal like, okay, we're going to stay there this amount of time. This is how long we're going to be there. You also want to set your phone to kind of give you a reminder of how much longer you have to be at the holiday event and what time you're going to leave. So set your phone with little alarms to tell you throughout the entire event when you're going to be there. But the bottom line is if you're going with someone, go ahead and create a strategy or a plan so that you know how long you're going to stay at the event and what time you're going to leave. And if at any time during the event you feel like you need to call the emergency number or you need to pull the emergency string and leave early, they know what that signal is. So now the second strategy is to make sure that within your plan, you prepare for the drama. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, the difficult family members know how to pull your strings. They know what your triggers are and they are going to bring them up. So give yourself time to reflect. What are your triggers? What things do your family members bring up from the past, which they always do, that really gets under your skin? Write them out, look over them, and go ahead and have a response ready in your back pocket, so to speak, for what you're going to say or how you're going to respond when they say something negative. So for example, if that crazy alcoholic drunk cousin always brings up how your boyfriend dumped you right before prom, you can easily say, way back when you're in high school, you could easily say, you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up because it has made me realize I have grown so much since then. I am no longer that person. I have got an amazing job. I have a great husband. I have a great family. And I feel sorry for that guy who dumped me during the prom. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up because it reminds me of all the wonderful things that I have in my life right now. So, you can always finesse it and turn it around on them. The other thing you can do, if they ask you interrogating questions, I like to say, flip the script and start interrogating them. Why are you asking me that question? What does that answer do for you? What exactly does it help to bring that up during this holiday season? Why are you allowing your insecurities to attack me? I mean, really go in on them with the same type of interrogation tactics that they're asking you about. Interrogate them. Don't answer any questions. Always make sure you flip it around and interrogate the person. That's just a little strategy, a little trick that I have used when it comes to someone trying to attack you or trying to embarrass you in front of the crowd. Flip the script and start asking them questions. Another thing you can do when they're asking bizarre questions or bring up something during the dinner table or just during the holiday event, just change the subject. Totally ignore what they say. Look at a different family member and say, so Sarah, how's everything going with work? I heard you got a promotion. Congratulations. I mean, just totally change the subject and ignore that person. Because 9 times out of 10, the whole family is over it already. They're tired of that person. They know they're the troublemaker. So totally ignore them. And if they jump off at the bit or if they say something, again, continue to ignore them, talk over them, and just don't pay them any attention. Another strategy to do during the holidays to deal with difficult family members, focus on making sure that you spend time with people that make you feel good. You know, when that family member that's difficult comes in the room, go over and sit next to your grandmother and start talking to her. Or go out of the room and go talk to your cousin who just had a new baby. Or if they say something impolite, just go ahead, walk away, and go talk to family members that actually bring you up and actually are positive. Because remember, the whole point of being there is to spend time with family that you actually care about. So instead of focusing your attention on the difficult family member, just be mindful that you're there for positivity. So go around the family members where you have positive conversations and you actually enjoy being around them. So that tip is to focus on the positive family members that make you feel good. The next tip, avoidance. Avoid the family members that are getting on your nerves or that you know are going to irritate you. Now that can look different depending on your circumstance. So for example, if the family member is in your immediate family and you're going to have to go spend the night at your parents' house and then see the sibling or whoever it is that's getting on your nerve, get a hotel. Tell your family that this season you decided that you wanted to kind of splurge on yourself and you wanted to get an Airbnb or a hotel that you can stay in, and that way you have control over how long you stay and when you leave, and you don't have to spend the night and see that person every single day. Or if you're in a situation where the irritating family member is an extended member of the family and they are in someone else's house, you're not going to see them on the holiday, but your family wants all of you to go visit the cousins and the aunts or whatever, and you know you're going to run into that irritating family member, that might be a good time to tell your family, you know what, I'm not feeling very well. I think I'm going to stay home, but after you visit, so-and-so's house, I'll meet you at the next house. So you don't necessarily have to go to that house of that family member. Completely avoid them. And so what if they don't see you? They probably don't like you anyway, so it's not going to hurt their feelings. Lastly, you want to make sure that you do something fun after the family event, because this is your holiday too. So if you did go to a family event and you dealt with a difficult family member and maybe some words were exchanged, maybe you had to bite your tongue a couple times, you were extremely tolerant, be mindful that this is still your holiday. So when the family event is over, whether it's 24 hours or 48 hours, go out and do something fun for you. Maybe if you're with your spouse, take that opportunity to go to a movie after the family dinner, just the two of you. Or if you know that you're going to go back to wherever your place of origin is after the family event, give yourself an extra day so that you get back home early so you go hang out with your friends or go hang out with someone that actually brings you joy. Or if you know that the family holiday will only be one day, then allow yourself to go visit them for that one day and then take the rest of the time of your vacation and go on your own vacation, whether it's with your partner or your spouse or some girlfriends or whoever. The bottom line is don't let the holidays go by without doing something that brings you joy, even if it's something like a massage or some type of self-care activity. The point is you want to make sure that the memories of your holiday are fun and filled with the holiday spirit. Don't let difficult family members destroy that and take that from you. Now, for those of you who who are dealing with a very toxic environment when it comes to your family. And you know it's way more than just dealing with a family member. Even thinking about the holidays brings up sadness or brings up, feelings of pain and anguish because of abuse that you may have suffered or just issues from your childhood. Then definitely talk to a therapist. I love onlinetherapy.com because you can actually access a therapist from anywhere you are in the world online with live sessions. They also have other things like journaling, yoga, and other activities to really help you get centered again and grounded when it comes to your mental health and physical well-being so that you can feel better. And that's anytime, even when it's not the holidays. But I know so many people have difficult times when it comes to the holidays. So more than ever, be sure to put onlinetherapy.com in your holiday toolkit so that you can feel good. Whether you're visiting family or not, talk to someone, a certified counselor or therapist, to help you really get through that holiday slump or dealing with difficult family members. All right, guys, so this was my list of how to survive the holidays when it comes to dealing with difficult family members. I hope you enjoyed. As always, check out my blog because every week I release a blog that's connected to the videos on Wednesdays so that you can get even more tips as I expand way more in the blog on different things that I've talked about in the video. So definitely make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video with others that you know may have some issues during the holidays. And most importantly, enjoy your holiday season. All right, guys, I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.